guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. Now in today's video, we are doing something that I didn't anticipate having to do. We are doing a semi-flip over at the Yield Goat. So on Saturday, I'm in Stevens Point, Wisconsin at a softball tournament, and I received a phone call from the Goat saying, you just sold 2 very large items in your booth and there's a lot of smalls. And so they were kind enough to go ahead, stage my booth. And on Sunday, when I did get home, I had to come up with a plan. So first of all, I went over to the Goat, and the first clip you're gonna see in the video is of what the booth looked like. And you may or may not think it looked bad. They had it staged very nice for me, but I was like kind of freaking out because one of the items was like a shelf, or it was actually a potting bench, and it had multiple shelves on it. So I had a lot of smalls on this piece. And when you take a piece of like that out of your booth, everything just looks very clustered. And I was just trying to come up with something. So I went there. You're gonna see the first clip of that, and then my semi-solution until I do my fall flip, which is going to be at the beginning of August. So I have a couple weeks. I just wasn't prepared for it today. So my goal was to get this done, you guys. And I had to kind of stop things, shift my energy, and you sometimes have to do that as a small business owner. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I can't wait to hear what you guys all think. So this past weekend, I sold a ton of huge items, and they were so kind to kind of just tuck all my smalls in a lot of areas. So I have to come up with a plan to fix this, and I'm just going to give you guys a peek of what it's looking like this far, and that way when I do my next video and you guys follow along, you will see what I come up with. And Carolyn here at the Goat said, I didn't realize you had so many small pieces in your booth. So I'm going to give you a little vision here. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you'll remember I picked up a really cool vintage, I don't even know how many pane window. So if you can see up here, I'm thinking about hanging it behind that dresser because that cabinet is a permanent fixture. So I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm thinking also about taking the panes and possibly doing some decoupage paper on there. So that is one of my thoughts, just to kind of, because that white space of the back of that hutch is going to be permanent. And I am sorry people are talking, but now we're going to continue on. I'm going to show you what all sold. So over here, that hutch used to be facing this way, and I sold my big, it was a potting bench that I had made out of all vintage lumber. That sold. It's going to a salon for their man cave area. Here I had a table, and I had upcycled it, and it was on one of my videos as well, so that sold. And what they did, they were so sweet to help me stage my booth while I was out of town this past weekend. I had these tables, I had them at Antique Acres. I had them stacked on top of each other. So that is, they spread those out. I actually kind of like that. So right now what I'm trying to do is get a vision of how I want this area to look and what pieces I want to add. So with the holidays coming about, I do like the shelves the way they are, but I'm thinking maybe even making some type of mantle and putting it there. I have a really cool table at home, so I'm thinking about putting the round table possibly here.
and using the chairs because even though I felt they were like orange for spring, with fall coming real soon, I really think that those will be something that will make this pop. And we're going to be switching this all over to fall very, very soon. And actually, this reminds me so much of fall too. It was a blanket that I had picked up, so I am really, really getting inspired about how I want to flip this booth. And I'm just, like I said, showing you what is all in here and wondering if I should take this clock and do a flip on that. Leaving it right now, but okay, you guys got the scoop. Got a call this weekend, and we are going to be doing a booth flip here at the Yield Goat very, very soon. So one of the items that was sold this past weekend was a table. So I am going to take this table that I've had in my stash for a while, and we are going to start off by refinishing the top and then just repainting the base as well. So I'm just taking my hand sander, and I am basically taking a very high grit sandpaper, and I am going to completely sand off the top. And this process is a little bit time consuming, but this actually went pretty quick, and it's very relaxing for me. I'm like out in the sun, just chilling. So once I get this completely sanded, then we are going to take, my vision here is a very dark stain that I've used in the past, and it has gone over very well on the other items that I have sold. So once I get that done, we are going to start that process. Do you prefer to sand your items, or do you prefer to use like a chemical to take off the finish? I have never used any chemicals. I've seen others do that, and I just break out my sander typically. From what it looks like, it may be quicker. I just was wondering what you all thought. And what you've all done in the past. Now here's a quick peek of just a quarter of the table completely refinished, and I just love that bare wood. And here it is completely done. So again, it didn't take that long, and I just love the look of it. Plus I guess I get concerned about using chemicals myself. But now from here, I am taking this Varathane. It is called Kona Wood Stain. And this has gone over very well on some of my other projects that I've done. So I decided to use that. After I started it, I'm like, I forgot how dark, and actually I really did like the grain on top of this, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. I should have possibly used something lighter, but again, this dark stain has gone over very well on my other projects, and I really love how this turned out. What do you guys all think? So to finish this off, I did apply 3 coats of poly to the top, and it just helps it really seal the whole piece, so it also allows for wear and tear. And I've just had really good success with the poly, with the Kona as well. So now I am at my booth, and this is how it's starting. So if you remember from the first clip, they had rearranged my booth for me to make it look presentable because of the items that had been sold. And now I'm in here, and I am just trying to rearrange it I do want to do a complete booth flip for fall, but I'm just not ready for it yet. I wasn't expecting to sell all those pieces, and which is great. I'm so excited that I did, but I want to just rearrange what I have in there right now. So I decided to add just one piece and restage the whole booth. So this went much quicker than what I had anticipated. I thought I was going to be there for hours and hours on end, but I was so lucky that Carolyn, one of the store managers, had really gone in and staged everything for me. So I just had to move a few pieces, put that table in there, and just try to rearrange things just a tad differently. With what sold, it was something that had a lot of shelves, so I was able to have a lot more smalls in my booth, and now I feel like I have way more smalls than what it can handle at the moment. So one of the things when I do my flip for fall, I am going to be looking for more of like some cabinets to add in there, or pieces like a hutch or something like that. I do have the green hutch in there currently, and I may take some of these pieces out of here and move them elsewhere. But for the time being, this is how we're going to do it. So I really do love how it all came together, and it's good enough right now until I do that big flip for fall. So here's a peek at the booth. I hope you enjoy.
So what were your thoughts? How do you think I did with my semi-fix? And once I get this done, I feel like I'm gonna be really focused on my fall flip, and I not only have to do the Yo Goat flip, I have 3 booths to flip for fall. So I hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I was hoping to like work on this, and all my energy on Sunday went into flipping that table. I actually had another table to flip as well, and I did a painting technique on it. Unfortunately, last night I left that outside because I didn't anticipate that there was going to be humidity and moisture in the air. The top got wet, and I don't know if it interacted with the clear coat that I used on the top, but it crackled. It like cracked a little bit. And so in tonight's live, I am going to show you all my solution on fixing that or trying to disguise that a bit. So if you are going to attend my live this evening, I had initially anticipated showing you all the new recycled decoupage papers. Unfortunately, because I'm a new retailer, I didn't realize that it's Wednesday when she's going to be doing the full disclosure of those, not today. And so on Wednesday, during that live, I plan on showing you the papers, and then we're gonna do a project then. For tonight, we are gonna do a fix for that table that I worked on. And it was supposed to be part of the video too, but unfortunately with that little malfunction, I just wanna disguise some of that or make it look a little different. So we're gonna fix that tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you Friday. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be about. Things kind of threw me for a loop, but if you haven't been to my channel before, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notification, so every Monday and Friday you'll be notified when I release a video. If you liked today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you guys thought. We will see you Friday, and you guys have a great week. Bye.